Oh, lol. The paint thing was over the overlay. You all saw that. Good afternoon, or whatever time it is where you are watching today. Welcome to another Sonic 2 Remake development stream. This is the first one for quite a while. I think last time I was addressing you as a developer of this game. I think I was making improvements to Sky High Act 2's boss. Hey Sam's just noticed I've had a haircut. How you doing, Sam and Delay over on Twitch? And Alex over on YouTube. I hope yous are having a lovely... What day is it? It's Friday. Wow, I'm not used to saying that. Delay's got the Amy emote. Can I see that in the YouTube chat? I can't. Let's go into studio mode, shall we? It's 4 PM here in the UK, and I'm debating whether or not I should turn the light on. The green screen seems to be working well, apart from down here. I think I'll keep the light off for now. Save electricity. I do want to add the YouTube playlist to the screen here so that you guys can see what we're listening to right now. If you want to check out any of the music that's on right now, it can be found in the playlist in the YouTube version of the stream. Let me go into studio mode and copy and paste the YouTube thing from the start screen. Green Hills, YouTube, copy, back into Elgato mode. I'm hijacking Elgato mode for today's stream. And Tep's music is, this is by Tep, by the way. Tep's remix, that's going to be using Green Hills. I've turned the loop off now. Make sure it's still on shuffle. Alright. Paste. Reference? I think reference. Yeah. And I just need to move that a little bit. Let me rearrange everything. I'll make the paint image smaller. There we go. Transition. There we go. Alright, now you can see what music I'm listening to. I can come out of studio mode now. I hope you can't hear my echo. Let me turn down my personal volume. Because I'm not wearing headphones today, I don't want to. It's very warm. Alright, so here I am in my iPad. What you're looking at here is all the Amy designs that led to the one that I'm using right now. And progress is good. We'll count how many frames of animation I've made so far. But we're at the point now where she's being implemented into the game. We're going to do some of that today as well. We're going to digitize one of the sprites that I've already made. And also do a little bit of scripting as well, because we're going to add her hop from Sonic Advance. My Amy can't do a spin dash. My Amy is going to be based on Sonic Advances. But I'll show you what led to this Amy design. So this was the first draft. Very messy. It was based on a reference sprite as well. And then I tried to improve it. Let's have a look. There we go. Or was that the first one? Either way, it was too messy for my liking. So then I tried this one. This one was from memory. And, well, she's something. But I thought if I combined the roundness of this one with the proportions of this one, then we get to this one. I like this one a lot, and she's now the basis of the whole thing. And look at all this here we have. Let's count them all. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 frames of animation so far. Look at all this. And a lot of these are already implemented in the game as well. But to start off tonight, that's a grinding animation there. That one. I like her little badass angry look and pose. What am I gonna do? This is a hop animation that I made earlier today. We're gonna add this to the game right here, right now. So I actually need to upload these to Drive. I should have done that before the stream. Alright, so I'm gonna unselect everything I just selected. How is everybody? Have I already asked? Unselect everything apart from what I'm gonna be using. I mustn't remove this. This is the basis of the whole thing. Every time I make a new frame, I copy and paste this so that I can have the proportions of her like that, and then you can do what you want with it. That's how, it makes everything incredibly easy, and it's how I've been handling a lot of it. Well, not a lot of it, some of it, because for most of it I still have to redraw completely new things, especially for the arms and legs. But enough waffling from me, let's actually get started with the process. So I'm gonna upload these to my Google Drive so that they're on my PC. Oh, before I do that, actually, whoops, I need to get rid of the background. Background color gone, and that way I can double check to see if I've missed any white bits, because quite often I'll miss white bits because of the white background. Always turn it off to double check if you need to add any more white. Alright, PNG files. What is this hop? And then I'll be 2 seconds. We're going to switch over to my PC very soon. I presume Sam's good means he's feeling good, which, if that's the case, the galaxy is at peace. What was I doing? Oh yes, Drive. You guys can't see this. Good. I don't want yous to see my Drive URL. Although, actually, there is no Drive URL, it just looks generic. I'm gonna download my Amy PNGs. If you want to take a guess at what resolution these are being drawn in, be my guest. Sonic by JM, Procreate in Did you see the resolution when I was exporting the files? Oh, it says there. You can see right there on the iPad, yes. So it's 2040 at 2K. Alright, let's hop on over to the PC. We're listening to a dippy remix of Sky High Zone. I don't know what .it remix means. Did the name used to be something else? Alright. I need to open GIMP, which is a open source Photoshop clone. If you're paying for Photoshop, stop right now and get yourself GIMP. It might not have the best name, but it is a very useful tool. Now what am I looking for? Yes. This is where, oh, look at this, I could send this to anybody who, like, if I, for example, wanted to get a professional video editor to make me a trailer, I could just send all of this stuff. I'm supposed to send Tep all of this, actually. That reminds me. Tep offered to make a website for this game quite a while ago. I've got to rearrange all of those assets and put them in a very findable order before I do that. Alright, hop. And this is very simple. You want to see how the magic is done? There we go. We're going to scale the image using cubic interpolation. And it's going to be 40 wide for now. I feel like when I start adding hammer, that's the wrong aim. I feel like when I start adding hammer, I'm going to have to increase the size of the sprites. Here we go. This is Amy's sprite sheet so far. It's being overlaid. Another Amy sprite sheet that's already been added to the engine, which is handy. But like I say, I don't think 40 pixels is wide enough. Because when I start drawing a hammer, yeah, look at that. There's no way I'm going to fit the hammer in here using only 40 pixels wide. So what have I added? The hop. Let's add the hop. I guess I'll add it next to her grinding sprite. Sam says still better than Paint. Well, welcome to Microsoft Paint. This is where the magic actually happens. So did I copy that? There we go. Let me turn my transparent colour black so that I know where to put it. I feel like that should do it. Yeah, that's within the 40 pixel. Yep, so let's untransparent you. Ah, shit. I forgot to do a thing. Put it back. There's a thing I do to make sure everything is accurately moved. Yeah, that should do. So untransparent. Alright, I put my cursor here and then I just move it so that I know it's exactly, I don't have to count the pixels, it's exactly 40. This is going over a springing animation by the looks of it. Oh well. Alright. And now that that's done, I just add the black back in. Can I move my microphone in such a way that I'm not touching it? Can you still hear me if I move it back there? I just want to be able to use my keyboard without doing this to accommodate for my microphone. You can hear the lovely Dado Carvalho Aqua Lake Zone remix that's used in the actual game. Some of this playlist is music that is in the game, will be in the game, and some of this music is just music that I like the vibe of, and I listen to it when developing, just so that the vibe of the music rubs off into the project. I feel like we need another pixel here for Amy's nose. There we go. Much better. I feel like this black outline really brings the whole art style together. And you know that anything with a thick outline is something you can interact with in game. and anything that doesn't have an outline is a graphic. At the very beginning of this project, I gave absolutely everything a black outline, and I got some very useful feedback soon after the first demo saying that is very ugly. It wasn't that, I didn't get the feedback that blunt, but basically I was told that things in the distance should definitely not have a black outline on them, and that way you know they're in the distance. And then games like Yoshi's Island on SNES. No, actually it was Super Smash Bros. For 3DS. They gave me the idea to give everything that was interactable in game a big thick black outline. Alright, time for the second frame now. Sam says, is this from Super Tuxcot? Why do you say that? Does it say something? So this sprite sheet must have been overlaid. Let me see if I can find the original Open Surge. Tux should exist in here. I wonder if whoever made this Amy sprite sheet originally put it over a Tux sprite sheet. There you go, so there you go. That's somebody's... Yeah, this is definitely... Whoever made this Amy sprite sheet overlaid it over this. This is a character that you can play in Open Surge. Time for the second. That looks really nice. I'm loving this. I'm loving seeing my version of Amy come to life in pixels. It's everything I wanted it to look like. Hop 2? Alright, this should be easy to position, because it's mainly the same sprite. It's just very, very minor differences. So the same way. Now it's exactly 40 pixels away. Sonic Advance as well is also a huge inspiration behind the art style of this game, but my sprites, I don't envision my sprites having as many frames as Sonic Advance. I don't want ultra smooth animation. At the end of the day, I still just want like a scrapbook come to life art style for this game. I see how that looks weird, right? You know that like kind of wobbly art style that you often see in pop art text. I'm trying to think of something. Well, Yoshi's Island is another huge inspiration behind the art style of this, because that's got that kind of wobbly art style as well, where every frame just wobbles. can't wait to see this version of Amy run, based on this pose. Hello Keo, how are you doing? Delay spotted a smug Amy in the top right. Ah, look, yeah, that is so smug. And then what's this? A drunk Amy? It's part of a looking up animation, and I just learned today as well that the OpenSurge engine has supported frame transitions for quite a while now, but I've not taken advantage of it. I think I'm going to start doing it with these Amy sprites, because I can add an in-between frame. It's supposed to be just this looping animation of closing her eyes every now and then, but I can add like an in-between frame where a head, you know, usually like by Sonic 3 they had 2 frames for the head going up, one aiming this way before it goes that way. I can do that now. I've already got transition sprites for her grinding animation, but it's just her reused ducking animation. It's going to make animating her jump very, very nice whenever she's in the air. You can now have that Sonic Advance 2 effect of them uncurling before they hit the ground. All handled by the sprite scripts. Alright. We can put her in the game now. JJ bathed by natural light. Whoa, look at actually how dark it is in here. Let me open my curtain slightly. Ah yeah. Now we're playing with real sunlight. And it's still like only flooding, let's say 25% of my room. Thank you, Delay. Delay thinks the shoe outline is a bit too thick. The outline needs to exist, otherwise the whole art style falls apart. What's line boiling? Is that what I'm talking about? I think I've heard it be called different things before. It has been a long time, Delay, since I've worked on assets for this game over a shower. Indeed. But it's like a whole stair instead of just the diagonal. I see this pointy bit here. Maybe that could be gotten rid of. Yeah, I think that looks better straight away. I've also missed one there. There we go. Alright, let's open the code. So this is going to be a brand new animation. Wow, this has had an update since I opened it an hour ago. Amy's sprite. Look at all these spare frames I can use. Why is there no animation 19? I actually need to program this hop as well. What are the numbers of these frames? Whatever the grinding animation is. This is a transition frame. So it's 12 and 13. I also need to change it to 19. And then we're gonna do a bit of scripting now. for? Oh yeah, players. And then I can just add this as a new thing. Hop.ss. Got one of those annoying dimples on the end of my tongue. It's bringing me great pain. What the hell? This is new. Open chat, or select a language, or fill with template to get started. What is this? Don't show this again, thank you. This song is going heavy on the car alarm. What are we listening to right now? Bridge Kappa's Master System remix. It's 11 minutes long. I'll be right back. Just gonna try and deal with this pain. Horrible. Feels like it's getting bigger and bigger. If anybody knows like a home remedy for those horrible pimples that you get on your tongue, do let me know. Alright. So what is this going to use? The best thing I should use as reference is probably the peel out. Where's the peel out? Just gonna copy and paste all this for now. Apparently I only need... Oh! I could do with a hop sound effect. Oh, I've got a hop sound effect actually. Hey Oma Bruges, how you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, what is my hop sound effect anyway? It should be in bad mix. Enemies. Spring fling. Copy and paste that. I'll keep the reference to the speed, but not that much. Let's try that. 128 actually. Sounds good. If player looking down. Oma Mako Bruges is doing well. Had a very relaxing day at work. Wow, those two concepts clashing in my head there. A relaxing day at work. What am I listening to right now? It's like I'm playing Bridge Kappa's stuff, innit? Is this on shuffle? This doesn't need to be a very complicated script, but I think. The script doesn't really have to do much except send the player, just change the animation, send the player. Ooh, it needs two versions. It needs one for looking left and one for looking right. So it needs a little bit of, a bit more than just basic. We can add all this in the main state though. So if player I need a reference to player.direction. Player dot. Yes, it's more than or less than. And player dot direction is more than 0. And that's for left. You loaded some stuff into a van for 10 minutes, then chilled at the boss's house, and you went together to check out a co-housing place. I don't know what that last bit means, but you got free pizza. Here's a free pizza instead of a promotion. I'm glad you had a nice day, and hello there, Score Bunny channel. Long time no see. How are your projects going? How are you doing? Get rid of reference to charge. I'll have the SFX.player here. State equals hop right. And let's create those states. We'll start with hop left anyway. We're listening to Alec Taylor music right now. I don't think I need the speed thing here. Let's get rid of all the notes as well. I think I just need to change the player's Y speed, X speed, and animation here. So, player, which way around is it? X and Y. X is that way, Y is up. You'd think I know this by now, but for some reason having it be letters fucks with my mind. Kyo's digging this arrange. I think this is going to be in the final game. I intend to use this, I think, at the end of Scrambled Egg Zone, Act 2. And you get to like an emerald altar in the... Scrambled Egg is going to be a virtual reality in this version of the game. And when you get to the end, you'll see an emerald altar. And if you've got the emeralds, it'll open, you know, you'll get a cutscene that opens the way for Crystal Egg. If you don't have all the emeralds, the game will tell you to try again, go back and try again. This music's for that bit, when you encounter a virtual emerald altar. That seems very suspiciously similar to Hidden Palace Zone. It's almost as if Eggman has already researched it. Player dot. So Y is up. I think that's it. Equals. So Amy hops. She doesn't hop much upwards, does she? It's more like, I'm gonna say 45. Player dot X speed equals, I've just realised, I'm doing this as if I was sending a right, so let's keep consistent with that. I was gonna say 128. We'll see if that's too powerful. And then player.anim equals, what did I have it, 90? And then if player isn't midair, state equals min, which resets it. I think that's as complex as it needs to be, and that's not very complex at all. You just need to change it for left, and the only one I need to change here is X speed. Let's see if that works. Oh my god, double T. Left. I need to give this to Amy. Amy Hall. Where are you, Amy? Amy.sprite, Amy.sprite. Where's Amy.character? Amy Hall. Left. So a VR alter emerald, yes. X is horizontal, Y is vertical. That's how they taught us to remember it at school. Look at how tall Y is. That means it's vertical. Delay's kinda sad that search script doesn't have any syntax highlighting, but to be honest, it doesn't look like it'd be necessary either, unless someone made a style for search. Anyone's free to alter this code if they know what they're doing, and if they really know what they're doing, they can even edit the C source code. Alright. We're actually going to go back over to Elgato mode to see if this works. So let's open the game. Hopefully, if I've done everything correct, the user going to see a feed of another Sonic 2 remake here. Oh shit. Obviously that didn't work. Oh, did it? Why is it not working? Is it working here? I don't know what's going on. I'll just open it like this, at the risk of visual glitches happening. Why don't I keep it in line with the music that's playing right now? Sorry if you can hear any echo. Oh, can't find function. Looking down. I've made a mistake here. Yeah, sorry about the very loud game audio. I'll fix that next time I open it. Is looking down not a thing? This will tell me for sure. Looking up, crouching down. Why is it different? That makes sense though. It's not looking down, it's crouching down. Alright. I'll try getting this set up correctly in OBS right now. Also, change the volume. It's no use. I made way too many mistakes here. Okay, scratch that plan. I'll just use the main. Yeah, I clearly didn't think about that. Anyway. $25. Ooh, Oma Bouge is asking, how was Half-Life 2 yesterday? Oh, really, really addictive Half-Life 2. I feel like I could have played for longer, but I was getting really tired. I'm at this bit where there was lots of toxic waste, and I had to get over that before I stopped playing last night. And now I'm safe from the toxic waste. But Delay's got the more specifics, because Delay actually knows the game. Nova Prospect. I think my current mission is called Entanglement, is that right? No, it's something 1. Anti-Citizen 1 or something like that, and I've just seen a great big massive giant thing that looks like a tripod from War of the Worlds. Anyway, you've had plenty of time to admire Amy's idle animation. This isn't her proper waiting animation. I still need to do one of those, and perhaps we'll do that today actually. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Have that be the next one. This is what we've got so far. Nothing else is in yet, but let's have a look at this hop. Does it work? There's something wrong with it. She's not getting the height that she needs, is she? Maybe it needs to be... Did that just... No, that didn't. That would have been funny if that left off where I just closed it there. Does it have to be minus 45? Let me have a look at other reference to it. Player.ysp. Minus 5. Oh my god, it might have to be minus. Does minus send you up? I thought that was... Wow. I had to do a double take there because I thought I saw Robbie Williams in the YouTube chat there. Hello, Roy Williams. No need to spam. Hi. Welcome. Chapter 10. Was that what I needed to fix it? At some point, this is going to break OBS. I guarantee it. Alright, let's have a look. Still not working, but she's actually getting more distance now. I know what it is. I know what it is. I think I know what it is. The script in here that says if she's not mid-air, and she's not going to be mid-air on the frame. Can I get away with this by just adding a timeout? If timeout 0.5. Actually, not that big, just 0.1. Just give the game a little bit of time to detect that the player isn't mid-air. See if that works. I have no idea what Sprunky is. Are you a fellow game developer? I take it. Wait, whoa! Lol. What's going on? Why are you not landing, Amy? I turned her into Kirby. I have to go, my planet needs me. I can close GIMP for now. Don't think I'm gonna need it for the rest of the night. Also, the animation looks nice. We've established. Why is the timeout not working? Instead of this being main, we're gonna have land. I think the problem is there's not another state. If player isn't mid-air, state equals main. Has that fixed it? Let's find out. Let's have a look. Well, hey! I think it needs more power now though. In Sonic Advance you get more distance, don't you? Or do you? Yeah, you do. You get more power. Okay. We're getting there. Trial and error. More speed? Is 256 gonna be too much? Doubling it? Because this is in pixels per second, I think. 90 degrees instead of 45? I'm thinking in degrees here rather than for the up anyway. In my mind, every number, you know, makes it more, you know, the degrees of a circle. I haven't even heard of Incredibox either, Roy Williams. You're making me feel like an old ancient person who's behind with the times. It sounds like Roblox. That's what I'm picturing in my head. Twitch chat agrees I should jack up that X-Vel. Vel? Oh, that's nice. I feel like... I spotted something that's wrong. She goes into a run animation too quickly, I feel. This needs to keep her in that animation until she hits the ground. Player dot anim equals 19. And then I feel like this is all I need for now. Has OBS broke yet? No. Yeah, there we go. This Amy can't roll. What else can't you do? Oh, spin dash, yep. I like that. I need to have it, if you're holding down, she needs to break, because that's how it works in Sonic Advance. If I'm holding down, she just keeps walking. If I fix that, then that'll be perfect. Ow. Oh shit. That! I'm actually gonna leave this here. I'll be right back. I just need to pop to the loo. Delay's thinking, can you charge a hop by holding down longer? That's interesting. You probably could. You could have it so that if the player is holding down fire 1, the numbers increase. Maybe you could have a max limit. I'm not sure if I could pull it off first try. Maybe I could with a lot of trial and error. But yeah, maybe have a maximum number of something and then use the time delta script to increase it until it reaches that maximum amount. So I said I was going to do a waiting animation next, didn't I? I think I'll save something incredibly difficult like walking and running for another day. But yeah, let's pop back over to the iPad screen and start drawing for the next hour. Omabouge is going to go watch the Half-Life 2 VOD. Good luck, Devin. Thank you, Omabouge. Take care of yourself and enjoy. I wonder how many times I'll jump scare. Did I get scared much during Half-Life 2 last night? I don't remember many jump scares at all. I can close you. Let's get the music playing again. So waiting, do I use a reference from this sprite sheet? This is a sprite sheet by E122Sci. I found it on Sprite as Resource, and it appears to be from a ROM hack that puts Amy in Sonic 1 with her advanced moveset. So I thought this would be perfect to use as a reference. Does this sprite sheet have a waiting animation? Or is this the waiting animation? The one that I used? Well, my idol animation is kind of like this. She puts her arms behind her back and swings a bit. But I feel like mine is cuter. Yeah, she actually doesn't have one. What does she do in Sonic Advance? She like waves at the screen or something, doesn't she? What should our Amy do to address the player? Is there anything here that looks at the player? I guess I'm working from scratch here. I've got some, I can take some creative liberties with this one. Yeah, on my bouge. And that clip immediately became popular than most new ones. Kyo personally prefers semi-interactive dev time. What does that mean? Semi-interactive. Let's go here. So what did I say I was doing? Waiting animation. So let's go to her basis and clone it. Duplicate. She does look at the screen in Sonic Advance. Do I have any other Amy's I can look at here? What about the one I'm actually using? It's not that one. Here we go. There's nothing here either. I've probably already overlaid it. Or maybe I've got a backup. Let's see. Because I haven't created a new copy of this for a while. Ooh. You guys are listening to a new remix by Echidna for this game. This is going to be the boss music for Green Hills Act 2, yes. Why is my computer fan starting to whir like crazy? Whoa. Oops. I think it's because of YouTube. Yeah, let's see if I've got a copy to look at. Maybe it's in my old versions actually. AS2R dev build, multi-characters, images, Amy. In this one, I don't know if I can show you this. Maybe if I do that. Yeah, there we go. In this one, this is her idle animation. She's kind of like, this must be when she's, maybe I could have a variation of this. If she's paired with Sonic, she does this animation. Yeah, can we make her do this pose actually? This is from a backup copy of another Sonic 2 remake. I need more water. You know what I will do to make this easier on the eyes? I'll change this really bright magenta colour. There we go. So that I don't get a headache. Delay says I think the waiting animation where she talks to the player is really cute. Is that the one from Sonic Advance? Just gonna refill this. So our eye's actually moving this one as well. Let's start by cheating. This is such a good remix. I'm gonna have to look at the Sonic Advance sprite sheet as reference because I don't have anything to look at. I could wing it, but usually when I wing it with a brand new pose, it doesn't go so well. I forgot that this YouTube video had an outro that recommends my channel. It's weird to hear, but I appreciate it. Thank you, Echidna. I feel like let's go back and do that. I feel like I should redraw the spikes for this, because in the reference the spikes are at an angle, yeah. So I can tilt the head, but I might have to redraw the spikes. Or I can get away with tilting the spikes. We'll see what works. But I need to cut out a different part of her head. Oh, we've gone into Sonic Mania now, I realise. Kinda wanna be in a different place. You're seeing my recommendations here. Alright, back to music from the playlist. Oh no, it's an ad. Ooh, this song will be in the final game, but that's all I'm gonna say for now. For this pose, I'm gonna have to completely remove her arms. Okay, I thought I deleted that bit. Oops. I'm gonna have to move the spine down. So draw the rest of the skirt as if it was there. Alright, what are her arms doing? What are her legs doing? She's tilted everything, including her head. Actually, I'm gonna rub out her eyes to make this easier. I'm gonna have to widen her eyes a bit. What's her nose doing as well? Her nose isn't sticking out here either. So this will be easy to do actually. We're gonna cheat again. Just gonna cut out her eyes. Oops. Don't do this to me. It's doing that thing where it's not detecting the pen anymore. My iPad is weird like that. It can still detect my finger, thank God. Ah, there we go. It's reacting to my pen again. Alright, where should our eyes be? Looking at the player? I hate when that happens. It's detecting the side of my hand on the iPad screen. What am I doing to Amy? We're going to be giving her a waiting animation. One of a few different waiting animations. One of two for now. And this is the easier of the two because I've got a reference. And also goodbye. Thanks for being here. Hey Vector, how are you doing? What was the name of the last track? God, it should be on screen, and if it's not refreshing, I'm terribly sorry. Let's see. Yeah, it is refreshing. And also, it's gonna come out of the playlist after this. Loop playlist. Let's see if that helps. The one with the sinister voice clips. Beware I Live. It's called Sonic 3 and Knuckles Alternative Soundtrack versus Mecha Sonic by Iskalin. It's number 89 in this playlist. You can see it here. This one. It's gonna be some special boss music. Hey Tiberius. Few names I recognise over on YouTube today. How are you doing? What was I doing? I need to be looking at my Amy. Not gonna lie, her look right now kinda looks weird, but I know what's wrong. It's her mouth. And maybe her eye positioning. Actually, it's the fact that she's looking at the player as well. She's not actually looking at the player in the reference, but to the side. That's not right. Oh. We can listen to this for a while. You know what? They are gonna look at the player. some reason, that just feels right, based on the positioning of a second pupil. I don't know what's going on with her mouth. I don't know how to interpret this mouth in the reference. Yeah, like that. I think that might actually do. I shouldn't get too hung up on detail here in this drawing, because when everything gets scaled down, little details like this will just become like 3 or 4 pixels or something. Tiberius is doing good. You've got a question though? I've heard this many times. You're not the first person to come into the YouTube chat and ask that, Tiberius. And so many people have played the game already that to do that would be so monumental and a bit of a wasted effort. But everybody who I know of who has played the game so far and play tested it, these are all in a playlist in my playlists on YouTube. If you go into my YouTube, click on playlists and look for the one that's called playtest streams for R&D. You can rest assured that I've watched every single video in there from start to finish. And hello Otto, yeah, how you doing? It is indeed Rosie the Rascal. Does this Amy have a visible tail? No, this Amy's tail is under her dress. I figure that's how it works, right? Does Amy keep her tail under her dress? A gentleman never looks. I don't know how to draw a mouth agape with awe. I think right now this triangular one is the best I can do. Right, let's do her arms, and also her feet need doing. So maybe I'll start with her feet actually. I hate drawing shoes from this angle, let me tell you. Maybe it will be easier to try her arms first. So where do her hands meet? And again, this isn't something I should get too hung up on when it comes to detail. I could get away with just drawing a big circle with some lines in it, and then when you scale that down, that would look like hands clamped together. I think I'm gonna have to draw this over, yeah, over her usual shoulder bit. It's good music, but I should probably put the playlist back on there. YouTube knows what I like. By the way, this song, I've noticed after listening to it for so long, it's from Donkey Kong Country 2, it's called Hothead Bop. It kinda sounds a bit like Marble Garden Zone from Sonic 3, and it's got an Endless Mine motif in it. You know the Endless Mine motif? That we probably learnt about from Alex Yard music theory videos. We'll get to it. Coming. Here it is. That's an Endless Mine motif, is it not? I asked Alex recently if there was an actual name for that, and he said yes, but it's this complicated Latin name. So it's not something that's unique to Sonic music, this Endless Mine motif. Anyway, let's get back to that playlist. Can we stop going to the very last track, please?
We formed the running.
Oh god, it's an ad.
Gina's idea. Been a few months now. She's working on her endurance.
Can I enlarge the reference image a bit? Yes, I can. I can zoom in. That's as much as I can zoom in though. It's this here. Alright. No more distractions, hopefully. Alright, what are our arms up to? Actually, this looks like it could be incredibly simple. Oh my god, that doesn't look quite right. Oh dear. But that's what I'm seeing. Maybe it's no, that's not what I'm seeing actually. I'm seeing... That looks absolutely terrible at this scale. We'll see how it looks when I scale it down. So far not so good though. It kinda looks like crab claws or something. Nope. There we go, it's starting to look like an arm. Maybe I should get a bit thicker here. Oh, I hate doing hands so much. Hey Jay, how you doing? And Sparky's here too. And Sonic Channel as well. What did you miss? You missed me giving Amy a hop and digitizing a hop sprite. And then doing a little bit of problem solving with code. And there's a chat here just called Sonic, who says Sonic 2 HD. Not quite HD. This is not 1080p pixels, this is 240p. But, you know, on the Mega Drive says high definition graphics, so maybe it is HD. God, this arm doesn't look good the more I look at it. Oh, I don't know what I can do to improve those hands. Oh dear. Oh, I don't like it. Maybe it'll look fine. I can't get hung up on these kind of details because, When you digitize it, all of the detail goes away, man. Oh, actually, why am I ripping out of spines? I'm gonna try cheating first to try and get the perspective that this reference sprite has. Alright, so they're very much squashed down, aren't they? Like that. Behind their ear? Wow. Not just squash, but also make smaller in general. That looks pretty damn close to the reference, I have to say. Maybe I should make it a little bit longer, and then we'll go. I'll touch that up. Is it a palm inside of another? I thought she was doing this. She's actually doing that. Usually when I draw hands, I just look at my own hands, you know. I'm so terrible. Maybe it's the reason that AI used to be so bad at doing hands. Is because all of my drawings was used for the reference. Since these have been squashed a little, I'm just going to make the black outline on these spines a bit thicker. Right. Okay. I think the fact that I've done this as a circle, as a perfect circle, has ruined things a bit. But I should keep the general circular shape anyway. Alright. I can get away with drawing 3 fingers at most. I don't have to draw 5 fingers when it comes to these. Oops. I've just realised as well, you'd be looking at it from that angle, you wouldn't be able to see her thumbs. I need to scratch that. Back, back, back. Oh, I'm still on my rubber. Oh my god. Go on to pen. Thank you. That looks worse. Sparky says CD nailed clenched fists in its cutscenes. The show OKKO actually took direct influence from that choice. Yeah, Sparky. You can tell that a lot of my YouTube audience is probably here for Sonic 2, another Sonic 2 remake. But also Jay's here because it's daytime. He's not sleeping. I don't know if I can make this look better. It's that bit that is making it not look right. Oh my god. You posted some references in Discord. It's that topical daydreaming pose. Let's have a look. Very easy to find. Oh wow, that is a very easy reference to try and copy. And that somehow looks better than mine. My Disney's Hercules twirls in my thumbs. Let's see if I can use Kyo's reference. I'm just gonna rub out the whole hand at this point. My god. No, that's not right. I think I've done that bit too big. Oh my god, something's coming together here. It's kind of like a weird yin and yang symbol to my eyes. And yeah, it might help if I drew her other arm as well, actually. I think, yeah, already that looks better. Thank you, Kyo. That's actually her shoulder bit there. That's supposed to be her cuff. Let's get rid of some of these messy lines. Yeah, how's that? Can't get hung up on not having any more detail than that. As I keep saying, when I scale it down, it won't matter. think it's time for a feat now. Oh, and then you've got these other actual humans making the pose as well. You think that'll carry well enough over to the digitized process? Me too, thank you. Does this art program support layers? It does indeed. How would layers, it would stop me from rubbing things out, right? I did consider having each body part as a copy and pastable bit, because that's how I did the original art for Sonic. But I thought, I'll do it like this and see how it goes, but maybe I should start using... Actually, I am layering some things. Like if I need a specific look for the shoes, I'll copy and paste shoes from a different frame. But it looks like here I'm gonna have to draw these shoes from scratch because I haven't drawn these shoes from this angle before.
Sega.
Gonna straighten her legs because her legs appear to be straight in the reference. Now my Amy's shoes, she doesn't really have socks or fronty bits. Yeah, that's weird. It looks like when she's bending the shoes in this frame that she does. It's weird interpreting pixel sprites as full images. This is going to take a few attempts to get right. I can already tell I really don't like doing shoes or hands or feet, gloves, whatever. That's not right, is it? Keeping in mind that she's got another pair of shoes blending into that sprite. Yeah, that could be actually what I've interpreted there as part of the other shoe. Blue is the color of my clothes. Probably wondering what the hell is this doing in this playlist. I've played a fair few Sonic fan games in my time that have a splash screen that says this fan game is not endorsed by Sega, supports Sega, actual Sega games, this is a fan game, all that stuff. And quite often those splash screens have had like a Sega Mega Drive remix of a pop song in it. Like one that I really remember was Kesha's TikTok at the beginning of one of the fan games that I played. It's stuck in my mind, so in the final game I'm gonna have a splash screen with all that jazz on it, with this music playing, with some custom animation. Bopping their heads to this music. What the hell is this? Oh yeah, okay, that's making sense in my head now that I've added that bit. And then I just add her orange laces. I've interpreted Amy's shoes a bit differently. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad actually. I think I'm pleased. What are we listening to right now? A Gimmick Mountain Bad Future remix. I think this is a song that inspires the game rather than makes it into it. Hello Fishy fan. Welcome. That's a name I don't recognise. What's my favourite Sonic character? Besides Sonic, obviously would have to exclude Sonic here. The answer to that question is Knuckles. What about you? Kyo thought it was the machine? What is that? The machine's from Spinball, right? It's Gimmick Mountain. Your favourite character is Tails. What's your favourite thing about Tails? We have to rescue him in this fun game. Pardon me. I just need to draw her other shoe now. If I just repeat what I did for the other one, we should turn out alright. Ooh. I feel like this bend here has happened too soon. Gonna have to redraw that. Where's my reference? According to the reference, I can afford to make this a bit more oops. Oh, it's white right now. I can afford to make this a bit more rounded. Yeah, bring it down to the same level as the curve in the other shoe. No, I want to be a curve, thank you. Procreate has this useful tool where if you hold down something, you get this perfectly smooth line. And I've been using it to cheat a lot. Is this King Meteor's Aqualake's own remix? If I had discovered this remix sooner, this probably could have made it into the final game, but I'm glad that I discovered Dado Carvalho when I did. Actually, I don't think this is King Meteor, is it? Let's have a look. No, this is... oh, it is. Yeah, it is the song I was thinking of. Yeah, if I had discovered this before Dado Carvalho's remix, then this probably would have been in the final game. But I wouldn't have it any other way. Because Dado's remix inspired the whole silhouette look of Act 2. I don't think Act 2 would have been silhouette if I'd gone with this music. Is it done? Is that one frame done? There should be a second one. Maybe it's a third one as well. What's she doing? She's like twirling about. And hello King Fire Tablet as well. You animate too? Welcome. The reason you like Tails is because he's fluffy. Could Tails be the fluffiest Sonic character? What even is the difference between these two sprites? I can't see any. Is it a shoe? Is it a dress? It looks like it could be a dress. The lines on a dress look different in each frame. I still don't like the fact that she's looking at the player as well. I feel like I should just move her eyes a little bit. There we go. Now it looks like she's actually looking at something rather than the camera, because the camera made it creepy, not gonna lie. I could probably afford to move that eyeball closer to her eye line as well. She doesn't look too bung-eyed there, does she? You know what, screw that, scratch that. That'll do. Alright, what am I gonna do for a second frame? Also, her dress lines probably need adjusting on this. A simple way to show movement without having to change the outline. Huh. Yeah, much better. Okay. Time to stop delaying the second frame now. So I'll duplicate this, and then we'll see what we can do for the second one. But it looks like the only difference could be... I really can't tell the difference. I guess we'll tell by copying it and overlaying it over the current one, and then we'll truly see what's actually different.
Notice me, senpai.
Notice me. 1 second. Yeah, it's just her foot. Her foot is in a different position. And her skirt ruffles a different way. Is that it? Is that it? Is that it? Well, we gotta do a bit more than that, I think. We're gonna make her hand move a little bit. Maybe just make the twinkle in her eyes move a little bit. I can't believe it's just her foot gets a little bit more stretched. Wow. What did Delay want? You would round off the lower lip a bit. Her left pupil is a bit small in that frame. Yeah, now that I look at her frame more, her pupil, it does look a bit small actually. God, when am I gonna get these eyes right? I feel like Father Ted with the hammer now on the car dent. Every change I make makes it a little bit worse. She looks very goofy. You reckon this is some good stuff I've done? Well, thank you. I'm not actually an animator or an original artist by any means. I'm just an amateur, learning as I go, doing my own thing mainly. So I appreciate that. I'm now thinking that this eye looks a bit too big. When am I gonna get this right? Oh dear. Let's separate the background eye from the brow a bit. The background eye from the brow. Yeah, the reference is throwing me off so much when it comes to the background eye. Because it's touching the brow in the reference. This won't matter when I scale it as well. Like, this is much fuss about not much. Whoops, I've been doing this to the wrong frame. Whatever, we'll just delete you and duplicate you. What are you doing, iPad? Let me duplicate, thank you. Animating is fun, King Fire Tablet. Do you do it digitally too? Got a very good artist in my community called Otto, yeah, who draws using his thumb on a mobile phone and comes out with some incredible artworks. Alright, it looks like I've done something right because Kyo says excellent. Alright, second frame. So, I guess I'll do what the sprite does and just stretch her shoe a bit. Oh dear. And the funny thing is, the shoe only gets stretched from here. I do want to move her leg a little bit as well. Is it too late for that? What's the difference between the two frames? I can't believe that. I guess I'll move these as the reference sprite does as well. Make it look like there's some knee movement under here. Which one's the previous? That one. I think we talked about this music during an AS2R stream recently, because I'll have this playlist on while developing that game as well. Anybody who's played the Sonic Mega Collection in their past will be familiar with this song, I bet. As you go into the gallery and watch the Sonic Advance 2 trailer in the Sonic Mega Collection, you'll come across this music. This was gonna be the music for Leaf Forest. This is the beta music for Leaf Forest in Sonic Advance. Did you know that? I'm gonna make her dress a bit thicker as well. A bit longer.
I'm not just an explosion.
And about some of this black.
2,500 frames per second of high octane, fuel injected devastation.
What am I getting an ad for right now? Oh wait, advert.
Watching this much beauty on a
Collision Chaos Radio with a scrambled egg CD style remix. This is good. I might turn it up a bit. Oh, damn it. We'll move our hands a little bit as well, and maybe her head moves a bit. Oh god, why am I not highlighting these things before I use them, huh? Cut that out wrong. If her position of her hand is going to change, her arm has to change too. Maybe it's her head as well. Yeah, this is. What song is this? Is this Scrambled Egg Zone again? This is in the Sonic 2 Remake playlist. And this song inspired a game all of its own. And this music was used in the first AS2R demo, the prototype. Will it be in the final game? I think I've just figured out how to use it in the final version of AS2R. Just a bit of tiltage on ahead. Cheating for the win. Anybody will tell you about Animating. It's all about how to cheat creatively. This should be ready for recoloring. What time is it as well? I've been streaming this for 2 hours. So let's colour this. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, let's colour this and then digitize it and put it in game. And that will be where we finish today. And then I'm gonna chill. I think I've done enough drawing and digitizing and game development for today. I made sure to do it. I've done a lot today actually. I made sure to do a few animations before I started today. What am I doing now? Okay, just recoloring. So I just need a coloured in version for reference. Let's get rid of that one. Wait, hang on. I didn't mean to do that. What else is pink on Amy? Oh yeah, her legs. These fill-in tools make this so pain-free and easy. The ear bit. Turn off the background colour. So not a single bit of white gets missed. Is that everything that's white? Oh yeah. The twinkle in her eyes. I like the fact that classic Amy wears Converses. She very hip. And I like it when the twinkle from the lighting is different on every frame. It really helps with that wobbly art style. I'm a little annoyed that Classic Amy has so many colours going on. Make colouring it in just a little bit more time consuming. But it's kind of crazy how Amy went from this many colours to basically like 4. What? The modern design: pink, red for the dress, white, and she's got golden cufflinks as well, doesn't she? Did they recolour it that way to make it easier to colour in, or what? I wonder what the wider Sonic community's preferences. Do they prefer Classic Amy or Modern Amy? I have to say, after drawing lots of Classic Amy sprites over the last couple of weeks, or has it just been a week so far? I do like Classic Amy's design, actually. I feel like this is so much easier than it would be if it was just, no, not easier. So much more exciting than it would be if it was just her red dress. Did I not colour in the skirt? I just realised the music's been loud for quite a bit. I hope you haven't heard too much of it echo. Whoops, sometimes that can happen. I accidentally fill in the black instead. What's missing? Blue from her shoe. Even Modern Amy shoes are red, right? Green hills, the S is very important. Indeed. Pardon me. Red for her hairband. Oops. How was that black? Didn't want black, I wanted red. Thank you. I guess I'll colour her mouth in red too. That's typical inside of cartoon mouth colour. Yeah, let's add this to the game. I'm hungry as well. I can't wait to clock off and get something to eat. You reckon red with a vertical white band? I don't think any more detail is necessary for when we scale it down. But I see there's a bit of a gap here in the eyes. And again here. Worries about a minute bit of detail. Alright. Turn that layer off and let's share these to my Google Drive. While I sort this out, why don't I highlight every single frame so far? And have that ping pong. Let's see. I can get rid of the reference now. Don't save. Second time to get this. What am I doing? Oh yeah, Google Drive. I see Tep over on YouTube. How you doing, Tep? Sorry, the bot isn't working on YouTube right now, and I haven't been back to Streamlabs to sort that out. So many apologies. So how are you doing? What frame? I'll just save it here. But look at this. This is so cool, man. I'm looking at this. She's already got so many friends, and you can tell what each one is for. You tired? Are you still dealing with moving house? How am I? I'm hungry. I've got a little bit of a headache brewing, but despite that, I'm still good. Having lots of fun just animating Amy. Look at this. Magic. Magic what animation is. Vector loves it. Let's go on over to the PC scene and sort this out. I can stop casting my iPad to my computer
high quality
now.
nutrition for your
Stop
cat's
mirroring.
lifelong well-being.
I'll close
Developed
that.
with Purina Vets.
Go
Promotes
away,
digestive
Purina
health.
cat advert. Ooh, this music's gonna be in the final game. But don't get carried away with the title. The title is not going to be in the game. It's complicated. I can't reveal too much. I'll just let the final game speak for itself when it's ready. What am I doing? I am digitizing a graphic, so... Procreate, Amy. Is her two. Well, that looks very derpy. We'll see how that looks when we scale it down. Open GIMP again. Vector says 40k until Mega Man X. I see how it is. Tell me, Vector, what collection do I have to buy for easy access to this? Image, scale. Mega Man, huh? I'm excited. I tried Mega Man before in the past. Mega Man 1 via the Mega Man Legacy Collection on Xbox One. Supersonic Racer. Good song, good remix. The sprite sheet is being invaded by new Amy sprites, isn't it? Alright, I need to find an Amy that's standing so I can do this correctly. Okay, that'll do. That looks about right with how her shoes are when she's normally standing. Let's put the black back in here. Did I ask how you were, Ted? Oh yeah, you said you were tired. Streamer brain. Don't know how much of this to make black. Have I made the black outline on the original thick enough? Maybe it's just because she's tilted. But also, the nose for this doesn't stick out of her head, so don't worry about that. Is this an ad? Yeah. Oh. Oh no, it's Echidna. It's this again. Get ready. YouTube? Oops. Oops. I don't know what the deal is with that there. That must be a pure black pixel. We'll see how this looks very soon in game. Just need to do the second one. Vector says that any collection is fine. X Legacy collection gets you all the good X games on Steam with your preferred control scheme. X Collection on GameCube has the PSX version of X3 and Rockman and Chase as a bonus, but the GameCube controller may not be as nice to control the game with, and I bet the GameCube version costs a quintillion dollars or pounds as well. It's either 1 pixel or 2 pixels out of sync. I'm gonna guess that it's that one. If it's not, well, I can easily move it 1 pixel after seeing how it looks in game. We're now overriding her old jumping animation. I'm guessing that's the ground. Because it's 45 in it, so let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. I don't want to make that transparent actually. Oops. It's clear what pixel I should make black there. You're not liking the loss of detail on the open mouth? Well, like I said, Kyo, I said the mouth would blur together to 4 pixels, and what's happened? It's blurred together to 4 pixels.
Everyone, it's Tails, your friendly neighborhood fox. Do me a favor.
There's so much detail that gets lost.
John 43's channel and subscribe for some awesome content and future updates on the AS2R project. It's going to be a classic in the fandom world.
You heard the voice. Subscribe to Just John for some awesome content. I can't. Thank you, Echidna, for this remix. I hope Green Hills Act 2 boss comes out just the way I envisioned it. God, and Echidna is working with Tep now for Act 2's music for Green Hills. I bet that's a top secret project that I'm not allowed to know anything about. Is this T Lopes' Sky High remix? Sparky says, wow, those are looking good. That's Tails? Where's Tails? What? What are you talking about? KO's loving this arrangement. Let's double check whose it is. Yeah, it's T Lopes' 10 years ago. Wow. I thought there's it goes in the playlist but not the game, because to put T Lopes remix in my amateur looking fan game, I don't think the energies match. Do you? Alright, let's program this. I've hit Control S 10 million times here. Hello, Said, over on YouTube. If Amy breathes, what do you mean? I can close GIMP now. You've always loved the Underground Zone remix from Gems Collection? You're gonna have to share that with me, because I've forgotten about it. Let's code this. Add this to Amy's sprite sheet. What kind of animation was it? It was another waiting animation. Pardon me. What numbers did that come after? The hop? Let's refer to the hop animation. 12, 13, so it'll go 14, 15. And I'm gonna have to add this as a companion to Amy. So I've got something I can copy of here. Sonic's waiting idle animations. Here we go. Sonic's original. This script in the final game is going to be full of so many different variants, depending on, I don't know, what level you're in, where you are, what RNG you've got. There's going to be quite a few different random animations in the final game. So let's copy this and create a version for Amy. Paste. Amy idle animations. If you'd like to try things. It's funny you mentioned Knights Auto, yeah, because that remix you just heard there was by the person who made that Knights video that you shared in my server, I'm fairly sure. Do you remember it? Made a video about how Knights' music is arranged. It's the same Avazura. And I discovered that remix on the Sonic Stadium message boards. It just posted as a, hey, check out my remix. And I was like, oh, this is good, can I use it in my game? And then it became Eggman's theme, and then Avazura unlisted the video. I don't know why it was unlisted, it's a very good one. Sam's got the news that Gex Trilogy launches June the 16th. Wow, it's competing with the Pac-Man Metroidvania. Shadow Labyrinth also launches June 16th. Okay. So now that we're here in Amy's waiting animations, let's get rid of references to underwater. Let's get rid of all references, actually. Just if player waiting and timeout wait time. Let's get rid of all the random, the RNG, rid of the RNG, just state equals weight 1. Let's get rid of all these other states. Maybe keep reset though. Water wake. Look at this script that tells the game to make Sonic do a special shake animation if he's come out of water. I don't know if you've have seen all of Sonic's. I talk as if there's loads. There's not. There's about what, 5 different animations in the current demo. But I wonder if everybody knew about all of them, including the special shake yourself dry. I think we're at the end of the playlist now. Okay, so what did I number the animation? 21. Wow, so close. If player animation finished, or player isn't waiting reset. How long should this animation last for? Because that's not going to finish. It shouldn't be if player animation finished. How about if timeout? Five? Actually, that's too long for testing purposes. We'll just make it 3. If 3 seconds have passed or the player isn't waiting anymore, reset. Yeah, that should be all I need. Wait time 10 seconds, let's shorten that for testing's sake. Alright. This should successfully work. Let's get rid of Cal's remix, stop that from playing. This remix should be in the final game, but it needs remastering. Because as it is right now, it's got no panning or anything, it's got no audio levels going on. It needs a better mix, because I really like that remix, but unfortunately the Cal has lost his original file. So if it were to get, if that wants to go in the final game, it needs to be redone from scratch, unfortunately. What am I doing? I'm just looking at a level, aren't I? Looking at an animation, rather. So there's that hop that we added at the beginning of the screen. It's so nice. That's how I want it. I need to make it so that Amy stops when you hold the down button. Okay, but what we're here for is a waiting animation. So that's a normal idle 1. 3 seconds. Is it going to change? No, it's not, because I haven't added it as a... I'm an idiot sometimes, you know. I'm an idiot. I haven't added this as a companion for Amy. Where are you, Amy? .character. Do I have to find you again? Amy's waiting on him. Take 2. Could I play Bayou Boogie? It's an insatiable Donkey Kong. You're in an insatiable Donkey Kong mood. What is Bayou Boogie? Oh, there it is. It needs to last a bit longer, doesn't it? And the condition for this would be if Sonic is player 2. But that looks fine. That's actually how I'd want it. If I can have it be that way, ideally that would be the one that she'd have when she's with Sonic. Because I think Sonic Advance 3 does that, doesn't it? It gives her a special one for when she's with Sonic. But as for the code for that, that would have to wait until I've actually implemented a number system for all the characters. I'm out of water now. But the stream's gonna end very soon. So one idle animation done. And yet I really didn't have to focus on too much detail for our hands, did I? Bayou, it's pronounced. Sorry. They'll have my head for that in New Orleans. Never step foot in New Orleans, I guess. Bayou. Well, I learned something new today. It's so nice to see Amy slowly starting to come to life in this game. I can add a transition frame for this looking up animation as well. Things are coming along. Sparky says that idle animation is terrific. And it's largely thanks to you guys keeping me on track. Who is it who saved that animation? Was it Keo? With a better reference on YouTube. That looks like it was just slapped together very quickly. Brilliant. It would take me half an hour to draw the same picture myself in the same messy art style. Let's go to studio mode. I want to get to the end screen, but I'm going to turn off the channel power-ups because nobody sponsors my fan game development. My fan game development is all my free time, my free energy. The support for this channel is only for live streams and the video side. But the video side is coming to an end while I finish these fan games. There we go. Isn't it weird seeing this screen without the channel power-ups? Have I saved? I have. Be sure to copy and paste my project file. I'll do that now actually. AS2R. Where are you? Newest engine. Copy. Delete the old copy. Paste a new copy. I need to give Amy a death animation so that when she gets hit by the Obama crab, she does the right pose. So thank you for being here. This was fun, and thank you for your input as well. And there's loads of people to thank over on YouTube today. I think I'll try and do this again next week for sure. Maybe we'll do something a bit more complex than a waiting animation. Maybe we might actually make her walk or something next week. But until then, thank you to everybody over on YouTube, including Sparky's World, Auto Yeah, Tep Music, who is a musician for this very game, the Fishy Fan, King via tablet, you keep on animating. Anime J Players, when are you gonna stream again? I hope you get well soon, Jay. You know Jay's out of action because of food poisoning a month ago. Feels like 2 months at this point. Sonic, it's all you're known as, the Sonic channel. Wait, you've gotten rid of the power guy? You're now just the Sonic channel? Okay. Auto, yeah. Tiberius the Hedgehog. You've changed your name as well. He's now Tiberius the Gaming Hedgehog. Roy Williams, Score Bunny Channel, Alex Yard, thank you very much. I hope you have a lovely Friday, rest of your Friday, and I'll hope to see you again on another development stream soon. You reckon these all sound like fake people? Score Bunny's definitely real. Score Bunny's been here a ton in the past. Score Bunny's also a fan game dev, and I've played a few Score Bunny games at Sage. Maybe you have too. And of course, let's not forget about the Twitch side of things. Thank you to folks like Delay, Serious Sam, Keo, Vector. Oh dear, did you hear my stomach rumble there? Oma Bouge, who's currently enjoying my Half-Life 2 VOD. And that's as far back into the chat as I can go, so if I haven't read your name or you've just been lurking, I extend my thanks to you too. Have a lovely rest of your Friday. JJ the streamer, we'll see you again on Sunday. Until then, goodbye.